Sagittarius, how you doing? Let's do your reading. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Bucks. Give me some buck. Sagittarius, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Saggy, what do we have for you? Ugh, we're starting with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay. What is this? Wow. Wow. This person is shattered. Shattered. In so many pieces, you can call it sand at this point. It's so interesting because I'm getting a visualization of the sand. You know, sand, if you put it under a microscope, it is actually small pieces of glass, small pieces of rocks, small pieces of crystals. Like sea glass. I'm not talking about broken glass. Sea glass. It's so interesting that I got that visualization for how shattered this person is. You know what I mean? Like the sand, they're not like big pieces that are sharp. The sand is smooth, right? Because it's so shattered. It's small pieces. It's actually really beautiful. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Type Google or type in the search sand under a microscope. It's so cute. So many colors and so many shapes and so many. This person, Sagittarius, I don't know who this person is to you, but they are shattered in pieces. So many little pieces like the sand. They could be depressed. For some of you, this could be a recent breakup. For others of you, I feel like it is not even about it being recent. This is just the energy of someone that is suffering without you in their life. Even if you broke up like a year ago, let's say. They cannot, I repeat, they cannot get you out of their energy, their system, their heart. Like honestly, I feel like this person's health is it's kind of like in danger. Like they could have heart problems or some type of severe depression. This is the type of person that doesn't want to get out of the bed unless you pull them or unless they really, really, really have to. They cannot move on. And you know, secretly, or at least on a subconscious level, they don't want to move on. They don't want to have you replaced. Maybe they can't replace you. They are telling some people that they know that you are still talking or that you are still together. Interesting. So, let's say when you were with this person, let's say they told a colleague that you are their girlfriend or their boyfriend, right? And every time that colleague, at this time, every time this colleague asks them, so how is Sagittarius? How is the relationship? Or how is the connection? They don't say we broke up. They say, oh yeah, Sagittarius is great, we're great. So there are people that they tell that you're still together. Maybe because they're trying to avoid the conversation, you know, the awkward conversation. It's like, oh, we broke up. And when you tell people, oh, we broke up, they're going to ask, the following question will be, what happened? So maybe they don't want to talk about it. So whoever that is asking about you and they don't know anything about the breakup, they just tell them, yeah, we're good. Yeah, Sagittarius is great. Amazing. while their heart is breaking into even smaller pieces. Damn, Sagittarius. Like, you see how this person is like, I don't want to go anywhere. Leave me alone. I just want to scream in my pillow, cry in my pillow. Very depressed. I'm seeing someone scroll online, and when they see like couples or something cute or romantic, it's like they scroll so fucking fast because they know they're gonna cry. You know, they avoid any triggers that could trigger them into crying, because I feel like they are like this much away from crying every time they see something cute or they see happy couples. They try to avoid it. I see them wanting to talk to you. I feel like for a very percentage of you, they have been talking to you. But it's very platonic, it's very surface level. Hi, how are you? Are you okay? That type of thing. But I feel like most of you, you're not talking. Maybe you even have them blocked. And this person is thinking, what can I do? What can I do about my current life? How can I get in touch with Sagittarius without seeming desperate or seeming broken? Seeming broken, okay. They don't want to seem broken to you. Not because they are trying to protect their ego. It's more about them trying not to be pathetic to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when you see someone overly emotional, it's a little bit off-putting. I mean, I don't know about you. So they don't want to seem pathetic to you. They don't want to be like, I'm Sagittarius, oh my God, I can't live without you. Was that good acting? Do you know, like, they don't want to like show you how broken they are, because you might look at them like awkwardly, or tell them it's okay while you feel sorry for them. Or worst case scenario, you could be put off and tell them, stop being pathetic. That hurts, right? So they don't want to seem pathetic to you by being overly emotional, because let me tell you, they are fucking emotional. Like, anything could trigger them into crying. And it's the ugly crying. It's not like, you know, it's not the cute type of crying. It's like, my cat knows I'm acting because she doesn't give a fuck about my crying, my ugly crying. You know what I mean, Sagittarius? I do see that they want to approach you, talk to you, even if you have them blocked. They have other ways to contact you. Even if you block their number, they probably know where you live. They probably know where you work. I feel like you've been with this person. You were in a relationship where the connection was long term. So you know a lot about each other. Where you work, where you live, where you go, which park you walk in. They're trying to pull themselves together emotionally so that they can go through a conversation without you seeing tears in their eyes. It seems very important that this person doesn't want to show you that they are so heartbroken about you. Sagittarius, they can't face you until they have this courage where they can say a sentence that also shows vulnerability without getting emotional. You know, it's that sensitive. It's so sensitive that if they were to say something vulnerable, like let's say they could say, Sagittarius, I can't live without you. That on its own, that vulnerability will trigger tears. Sagittarius, I can't live without you. And their voice will break or some shit like that. And they will, please. And then suddenly they are by your feet begging. They don't want it to get there. They don't want it to go there. Now, I don't know what happened between the two of you that resulted in breakup. Maybe they fucked up. But I see they still want you by every definition. There was something about your feet. Maybe you have nice feet. I don't know. maybe you have like nice feet or petite feet or cute feet, or maybe they have a feet fetish because they like your feet. Okay. This person has intense eye contact. They could have Scorpio, maybe Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising. Because I'm seeing someone that has an intense, I mean, usually it's so Scorpios, but it's not exclusive to Scorpios, right? So I'm seeing someone that has an intense gaze. Sagittarius, I feel like you know this person very well. Because even the eye contact that they give you, you know exactly what that means. You know their horny look. You know their sad look. You know the I love you look. I feel like their eyes are very expressive. And partly because you know them very well, and they have expressive eyes, they are worried that you will look down at them when you see them in the state that they are in currently. Because I feel like last time you saw this person, they are very different now. They could have lost weight, they could have gained weight, they could have, they look tired, or they have like black eyes or whatever have you. Because I feel like their health in this period of the separation, after the breakup, their health went down. So there are so many little things that makes this person worried about facing you, talking to you, meeting you. Especially face to face. Especially if you have them blocked and they are thinking there is no way for me to contact you through a phone or text. So I'm going to have to find a way to meet you in person. But at the same time, I don't want you to see me in this state. And then you might end up like feeling sorry for me, or worst case, scared of me. Because they will look rough, Okay. They try to get rid of this love that they have for you, but they can't. This feels karmic, but I don't really see a lot of indication about that. Because their love for you is destroying them. The heartbreak that they are experiencing is because they love you. Maybe this person thought that they can move on at some point and they will be fine, but that didn't happen. They are not fine. They are the opposite of fine. Yeah, they're looking for a way back. They are afraid of you telling them fuck off. And even if you don't say those exact words, fuck off, you could say something similar to that. It's like, I don't want to talk to you. What the fuck are you doing here? That's creepy. Or that, were you following me? Are you stalking? You know, like they are afraid of things going really bad. They cannot stomach it. I feel like they are not in a healthy, like for example, you know when someone is not feeling well and then something bad happens? They can't deal with that. They are extra sensitive right now. So if you were to say no, or even no in a nice way, they could break down. They could reach their limits. They could pass out. I don't know. They, you know, like they could... You could be karmic. You could be a karmic Sagittarius. You could be this person's karma, where they have to suffer in this separation. I don't know. If you do want to be with this person, but they did something stupid, and it's something that you both can work on, they will be more than ready to talk about the terms and conditions of your reconciliation. But if it's a no, absolutely not for you, most likely you are their karma. Because this type of love and yearning and longing cannot be for the sake of love. It could be karmic. Especially if you don't want anything to do with them. Okay. The signs that I see here: Cancer and Pisces. They could have these placements. Do what you will with that information. Obviously, Sagittarius, you know, like, think about it. Is there anything left in you, in your heart, that wants to still deal with this person? If yes, maybe give them a chance when they come to you, because they will come to you, but it depends on what you want. You know, will you refuse them? Will you not? Either way, they want you. Now, of course, you know, it takes two to tango, right? So if you don't want anything to do with them, you can just say no and they can pass out on their own time. But that is where they are. Energetically, emotionally, mentally, as I have described. Okay? Now I'm going to pull you another message. Second message is for Sagittarius extended members, but I'll give you a preview before we take it there. It's so interesting, like, since Mercury went direct, I feel like my speech is not as bad as during the Mercury retro. You know, I feel like it's a bit more flowy. I can talk again. Minus the occasional slip-ups. Because that's my normal state. Alright, let's see. Second message. I mean, I think Mercury has gone direct, but we do have the shadow, but I feel a shift in my speech. Anyways, your second message. Well, looky. This is someone that you are currently seeing, dating. It's a new connection. They could have Libra in their chart. It looks good, but I feel there is something here that something seems off here. I don't know what exactly just yet, because it looks good on paper. You know, it looks like this connection has potential, but there's something off about this. It's not showing me just yet. We'll see in the extended. The extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.